So Poco has announced a new device called the Poco C85X, and it's expected to launch on the 14th of March. Anyway, it's a budget device, and yeah, in this video we'll explore what it actually has to offer. If you're new here, kindly subscribe and turn on notifications. So without further ado, let's dive into it. So let's look at the design first. The Poco C85X has a fairly modern look. On the back, you get a clean matte finish with a large vertical camera module that houses dual camera setup. The phone also has a flat frame, which gives it a much more premium appearance, even though it's just an entry-level device. It's available in black, green, and gold colorways, and it even comes with dust and splash resistance, which is not something we always see in this price range. Now the phone is actually a little bit heavy. It weighs about 210 grams, but it's mostly because of its massive battery, which we will talk about later. The Poco C85X features a 6.9-inch IPS LCD panel with a 120Hz refresh rate. The brightness goes up to 810 nits, and of course it's just an HD Plus display, which is expected because it's a budget device. Under the hood, the phone runs on the MediaTek Dimensity 6300 chipset, which is not bad, and it's paired with just 4GB of RAM and either 64GB or 128GB of storage. Now in the camera department, on the back there is a 32MP main sensor along with an auxiliary sensor, and it supports HDR and 1080p video recording at 30fps. And on the front you get an 8-megapixel selfie camera, which is capable of recording 1080p videos. Now one of the biggest highlights of this phone is the battery. The phone packs a massive 6300 mAh cell, which should be able to last 1 or 2 days on a single charge, depending on what you use your device for. But now charging is just 15 watts, and interestingly it also supports 7.5 watts reverse wire charging, so you could basically charge other devices with this device. The phone also ships with the latest Android 16 running HyperOS 3, and it includes modern software features like Circle to Search and Gemini integration, which is quite good. Other features include a side-mounted fingerprint scanner, a 3.5mm headphone jack, FM radio, Bluetooth 5.4, USB-C, and dual-band Wi-Fi. So now let's talk about its price, because this is where the Poco C85X becomes really interesting. The phone is expected to cost about $150, which makes it very affordable and one of the most affordable 5G devices of 2026. This is why its specs are kind of like entry-level, not very impressive, because it's a very cheap phone. So these are the top features of the Poco C85X. As I said earlier, the device will launch on the 14th of March, and yeah, it's going to launch for the price that I just mentioned. Anyway, what are your thoughts about this device? Feel free to share them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next update. Peace out.